So it's a dark, rainy night.
Did you know that we were driving through a hurricane?
Jen is enjoying her evening drive.
This is the worst drive of my life. It goes from a hurricane to looking out into the abyss of the black hole. You can't see a darn thing. Where's your other leg? That is resilience right there. If that doesn't make you grateful to have all your extremities, like he's out here just living his life and surviving.
Yeah.
He had the leg the whole time. He was hiding it. He was trying to get some free food. Well, we drove through the night. It was a grueling 7-hour drive. We decided to take one last trip before the baby gets here. Adults only, and Gus. I'm officially 8 months pregnant. But we found ourselves in the city of Tonawanda, New York. We heard about this cliff not too far from here that all the water just kind of falls off. Apparently it's pretty spectacular. Yeah.
What do you call it?
Do you know what it's called?
Yeah, so we're standing on the Niagara River here, and supposedly down that way somewhere there's a just kind of like, oh, we're gonna go find that.
Is it the Tonawanda Falls, I think they call it?
We also want to check out Love Canal too. It's a spectacular tourist destination.
Yeah, there's no chemical
Don't
spills.
say that.
We don't really have a plan as to where we're gonna go or what we're gonna do. We have a few things we want to see, but we're happy for you to come along with us. I stepped in that poop.
You did? That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ew.
We're now heading up River Road toward Love Canal, which back in 1977 was the site of a major environmental disaster.
Cited evidence of significant health problems in the neighborhood. Birth defects and miscarriages.
Severe migraine headache.
Respiratory disease.
Already 8 cases of cancer on a 15-house street.
Quarter of a century after it went in, chemical waste is coming out of the ground.
You guys probably heard of it already before, but so back in like the 20s, 30s, 40s, they had this canal that was never finished, built by Mr. Love. And they decided it was a good idea to fill them with toxic waste. Hooker Chemical in particular disposed of like 80-something different toxic chemicals of perfumes, dyes, pesticides, and plastic vinyl chlorides, and all sorts of terrible things. And so when they were done with it, they ended up selling the land to the city for $1. And they were like, but you can't ever build on it because you probably don't want to. You know, there's like some bad stuff under there. And, oh, by the way, one little clause, we can never be held responsible for any damages, they said. So Niagara Falls City decided it was a good idea to put a school right on top of it and a huge baby boomer neighborhood, kind of like you would see like Levittown House, just sprawling neighborhood all around it. And then in the, I was in the 50s, and then in the 70s, people started having like nasty smells coming up in their basement, and the kids' shoes were melting on the playground soil, and they would come home with chemical burns on their arms, and it wasn't long before they figured out the dark truth of what had happened at Love Canal.
88 specific chemicals that have been identified. And of those 88, how many are suspected of causing cancer? I think the number is 11.
And they had to buy them all out of their houses, knock down the school, and rehabilitate the area. So we're actually passing it. Yeah, we're just about here. Yeah, this is the general area. As you can see, it's green now, very green. So yeah, the real problem is that there was so much of it, 21,000 tons of toxic waste, that they never actually removed it. They just kind of like contained it, put more clay on top, and a perimeter drain to get the water coming off. But nobody really knows how much clay or impermeable material was put under. So as these steel barrels rust out over the years, it's just like leaching into the ground, and still kind of an issue. It's I don't know who thought it would be a good idea to just put some steel drums of toxic waste in the ground, but that's what they did.
You're saying this used to be a neighborhood?
This is the landfill of toxic, chemicals. And there was neighborhoods surrounding it, and there's a school on top of it.
right here to our right.
That's it. You're looking at 21,000 tons of toxic waste. Now, that's where the houses were and where the landfill still is. And then these people live this close to it too. So, crazy part is they put basements on these houses. You would think they would be like, oh, let's just put them on a slab, you know. So nobody lives here anymore. You want to dig a hole somewhere and see if it stinks? So this little bending street here, that's where we're parked right now, and then there's all those cul-de-sacs in there. They bought all those houses back. That was the school, and yeah, all these houses have been knocked down.
So this is it.
Smells good. No harmful chemicals exposed to the area anymore, unless you dig them up. So when that happened in 1977, they said immediately all pregnant women and children under 2 leave the area right away. So,
Really?
yeah. So this is one of the neighborhoods on the edge. I think they got bought out later, but over there is where the main neighborhoods and school. But yes, this was once also a sprawling neighborhood. I'll show you a photo of what it used to look like. There was little cul-de-sacs that kind of bump off. And now nature's just taking it back.
Do you think these are old driveways and sidewalks?
Yeah, for sure. Street lights. Well, this might have been one of the cul-de-sacs. I don't know.
Back to Mother Nature.
Some people dump in here a little bit.
Very post-apocalyptic looking.
Yeah, this was the road, I guess, right? You can see this neighborhood, I mean, no expenses spared. These are granite curbs throughout, too. Hidden.
Do you think that's an old sign from the 70s?
Pet owners must remove their animal waste from... Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Jen wants to find a year on the fire hydrant. You're not going to find that. I don't think they put years on them, baby. Are you familiar with when there were houses here at all, or?
I think 77, 76, 77 is when I tore it all down.
Okay, so this right here was one of the...
This side, yeah, and this side was called Griffin Manor.
Oh.
It was a project, a housing project.
Just on the downtown side of the canal was one of the newest public housing developments in the city of Niagara Falls. It was called Griffin Manor.
I would say at least half of the population in that area are severely ill.
Okay. And were you around here when this?
I lived in the falls.
Oh,
okay. I was alive by then, but I lived in the falls.
Gotcha. Seems nice and clean now, huh?
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Mr. Dachshund, you don't see many of those. When I was being raised, they were called sausage dogs.
We still call them that.
Do
yeah.
ya?
Wiener dog, sausage dog.
Yeah. Hey, Gus. How you doing, huh?
He says,
How
hey,
you doing,
you got some
Gus?
treats for me or what?
Anyway, if you make a left and then a quick right, there's a plaque about halfway down where Shantz comes in, and there's a plaque there that tells you all about the Love Canal. There used to be a school just before you cross the creek where there's a baseball diamond.
Oh, I thought this was the dump site. Like, where's the actual dump site? Pretty much.
Over there where it's all fenced in.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, well,
Thank you.
Good luck with your trip.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so
It's very
much.
nice
Great
meeting you.
chatting.
Nice meeting you.
Come on, Gus.
Just wait, I'm going with her.
He's a stubborn little guy, though. isn't
Gus, come
he?
on, boy.
Come on, Gus.
Let's go. He wants to keep going that way.
Come on, buddy.
Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Come on.
His nose is going bananas. He will not walk in a straight line right now.
Gus, come on,
Come on,
let's go.
Gus. Until he stops again. Gus! Come on!
So as you drive throughout these developed parts of the neighborhood, you'll see these giant pumps, and from what I was reading, they're still pumping water up from the city sewers because when they have leaching coming from that property, they got to check for it and then go clean that water. I don't know, maybe fact check me on that, but that pump's there for getting rid of some of the toxins. That's the street we were just on.
Curbs again. High class.
Love Canal Emergency Declaration Area, EDA. And this is a whole chain of events here, I guess. So the 99th Street School was demolished in '83. And the 93rd Street demolished in 2000. By the end of the month in August, they fenced off all those people's houses and said, well, they relocated them to like hotels, I think, at the time. The U.S. Department of Justice files a lawsuit against Hooker Chemical and Plastics Corporation for damage to the environment due to the Love Canal.
Properly dispose of your chemicals, people.
Yeah, otherwise it turns into a 21-year, $400 million cleanup. And it still ain't clean. It's still buried underground, so who knows what kind of problems it'll cause in the future.
And real quick, I'd like to thank Fabric by Gerber Life for sponsoring today's video. We have one big and exciting change coming our way in the upcoming weeks, and it sure can be overwhelming to make sure that we have everything that we need to make sure our baby girl is taken care of and protected. All the gifts and gadgets and diapers and cribs, they sure are important. But what many of us don't consider is what would happen to our children if we're not around anymore. If the unexpected happens, a term life insurance policy from Fabric will give you some peace of mind knowing that the people depending on you will have some financial support if you're not here. Fabric by Gerber Life is term life insurance you can get done right here, right now. You can be covered right from your couch in under 10 minutes with no health exam required. Fabric has flexible, high-quality policies that fit your family and your budget, like $1 million in coverage for less than $1 a day. It's all online and your schedule, so apply at your convenience. There's absolutely no risk, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, and you can cancel anytime. Fabric has more than life insurance, including free digital wills, investment accounts to invest for your kid's future, and more. And you can manage it all right from your phone. A diaper is certainly something parents do not want to unexpectedly be caught without. But more importantly, term life insurance through Fabric by Gerber Life is definitely something that you don't want to be caught without either. Join the thousands of parents who trust Fabric to help protect their family. Apply today in just minutes at meetfabric.com/Sugint. Again, that's meetfabric.com/Sugint. meetfabric.com/Sugint. Thanks, Fabric, for sponsoring today's video. Well, we are moments away from approaching the falls, and it's rainy. Not how I wanted to see it for the first time, but
Sprinkling.
Gus is cold. He's going in the bag. You gotta make him a little peephole.
It's good for if we gotta sneak him in somewhere. The bag starts barking. Okay, Gus, let's get you a little peephole. Sacrifice the poncho.
Gus, why is this bee obsessed with you? Chris. I'm surprised the bee likes you when I'm in the yellow.
Don't slip. Okay, so you want to walk down this way or see the falls first? See the river first?
Okay.
Let's see the falls. All right. Might as well, in case it starts downpouring.
Beautiful day. I can't get over Gus.
Guys, this is your first time to the big waterfall.
Can you imagine just like going on a kayak trip and not knowing that this was approaching?
I mean, pretty good indicators as you get closer. There's all sorts of rapids up there. We'll go walk by those in a little bit. I think this is kind of great that it's cloudy today, because look how many people are here. Not that many.
Spectacular.
Niagara River dumping in to Niagara River, off to Lake Ontario.
So
This is the American.
Tawanda Falls?
Tonawanda.
What was it?
Tonawanda. Yeah, look, we can take the ferry that brings you right up to the Horseshoe Falls over there. So that's the Canadian Horseshoe Falls. This is the American Falls here.
Oh, right up there. Got it.
Yeah. And then the Rainbow Bridge. Oh, that's not the Rainbow Bridge, but somewhere down there.
It's magnificent. We have to see it from Canada, obviously.
Yeah.
Because that's obviously where the view is. Beautiful.
What do you
Gus?
think, Gus? You glad you came out?
He's unimpressed.
Unimpressed.
So, would you say it's not normally that steamy?
No, it's pretty normal, yeah. I'm gonna get on that little bridge.
Are you
then.
just joining in on this guided tour?
No, I guess you have to pay to go on that thing, huh?
What, that?
On that little bridge, yeah.
How much could it be?
I think we'll just
What, are
do
you
it.
penny pinching now? Gus, we finally figured it out, how to sneak you in places. There was a woman in, what, 1900-ish that went over the falls in a barrel
Yeah,
as a publicity stunt.
a 65-year-old teacher, I think she was. And she survived.
I wonder where they dumped her off. Do you think they dumped her off, like, right here?
Yeah, just roll her in.
Maybe off that bridge?
What's the deal with this bridge? It looks like you used to be able to walk down there, doesn't it?
Where? Oh, yeah.
It's like a bridge on a bridge. I don't know if it's illegal to boat here or not, but that would be crazy to take a jet boat here.
Don't go getting any ideas.
Quick to drop an anchor and don't go right. Well, I wonder if people come out and surf those. All right, buddy, we went and ate lunch without you, but we did bring in little dachshund platter. Sit, sit. Oh yeah, look at that. Little meat for you and some flip sauce.
No.
And a little ice cream
no.
too.
Don't take the ice cream from the pregnant girl.
All right.
Who's that? The king of Niagara Falls?
We're doing a little neighborhood tour.
As we always do.
Oh, is that a garage door just out in the open? Look at that.
What?
Yeah. Garage door. Oh, that's a steeple off the church. That goes on the top.
Where the steeple goes.
Polish Nook restaurant. You want to go there? Oh, it looks cute. That goes the guy on the roof. Enjoying this tour.
Yeah, I always enjoy the tour. We're seeing a lot of buildings and homes in disrepair. And I would think in such a tourist town that it would be a lot more maintained.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Kind of run down around here in Niagara Falls. We blend right in though with the Toyota RAV4.
What you saying about my car? Yeah, we're just on the outskirts. Not even, I would say, we're less than a mile from the falls.
Yeah.
I don't think I should.
Oh yeah, he just sold.
I don't think I should be filming. Because they're gonna
There's something going on back
there's
there.
some drama happening. We just witnessed the
Now you're an accomplice. Downtown Niagara Falls. Seems like it was once a bustling business district. Ooh, the El Casino Mexican restaurant. Little Italy. You want to get a coffee at Tim Hortons?
at Tim Tim's or Timmy's.
Timmy's? How they order it? A regular?
A double. I was looking up things that Canadians say. And apparently, we're not in Canada, obviously, but Tim Hortons is big in Canada. You can get a double-double, which means 2 creams, 2 sugars.
Take a double-double, eh?
Hi, Gus. Do people order their coffees double-double here? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Or just in Canada?
Triple.
Oh, okay.
If they want just 1 cream and 1 sugar, it's a regular.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right, thank
have
you
a
very
good day.
much.
Thanks.
Have a nice day.
You too. Gus, they liked you.
How's the Tim Tams, or Timmy Toms, or whatever they call it?
It's pretty good, actually. Tasty coffee.
Cue the goofy music now.
Oh boy, it's that time of the day. Come on, Gus. Ooh.
What? Ew. No, Gus, get away. Get away. Oh, what'd you find there?
You got a battery, a rotor, a bunch of aluminum, piece of copper, and stainless from like a jet ski. Stainless bolt, we'll take that. You want to take this?
No. Where are you gonna put that? Put it back.
It's trash. They left it here.
Put it back.
No. This is copper. I'm keeping this. This is worth like $1.
Now he's
Tell me.
checking the dumpster.
I'm not checking the dump.
He's just walking near the dumpster.
Whoa! A sneaker! What size? 14! Throw it in the pile, baby!
Rainbow Bridge, here we come.
We're gonna go see if they let us into Canada.
Yes. Left the goose man back in the room, take a little nap. Go walk over the Petty Bridge.
And Chris, he wrote a song.
Go ahead, sing it now.
3, 2, 1, go. Rainbow Bridge, here we come. On our way to Canada. They might not let us in.
Because I'm a criminal. Canada.
Wave hand for ticket.
It literally said wave your hand for the thing. We had to press the button though.
$10 to park here. So that's the Canadian border?
That's coming back, yeah.
Oh. There's some fireworks going on. There they are.
Now go back once you walk through the gate, babe.
Chris is sprinting. I'm just trying to keep up.
Alright, I'll see ya.
Get over here.
Bye.
Get.
Bye, babe. Alright, now we're in Canada. Are you sure we're gonna be able to come back over at night?
So this is the Rainbow Bridge?
Yeah, you're now in Canada, technically. That's it. Now we walk over to the good side of the river.
It's so pretty at night. So that's the official border to get into Canada by car.
Hello. Okay, where do we leave? Where is home for you guys?
Pennsylvania, Philadelphia.
How long are you staying in Canada?
Just tonight. We're leaving tonight.
You were already here and you went to the other side?
Nah, we're just spending an hour or two here and then head back.
Okay, you're staying over there
Yeah.
on the US side. Do you travel with any firearms or weapons?
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You too.
You ate it.
They let us in. I don't know why I felt like they weren't going to. You feel like they're interrogating you a little bit.
A little bit.
I said we're from Philly. We're not from Philly.
You ate it. That's funny.
We're in Canada.
Ate it.
What part are we in?
Niagara Falls?
No, really.
Ontario, but I think this is considered Niagara Falls, Canada, yeah.
Huh.
Which would make sense.
Chris, don't you kind of feel bad that we left Gus in another country?
As long as we can get back over tonight.
Yeah. And technically, if I go into labor now, she could have dual citizenship, right?
True story.
Let us in. We can. We're gonna stay until they kick us out.
Yes. Great Canadian Midway.
This is so much cooler than Vegas. Chris really likes the fire hydrant. He said it's different.
This just hits different. Probably was once a real guy, and they're like, we gotta stop paying him.
Yeah.
Calling out sick and everything. Let's get a robot.
What are you gonna do with that?
I mean, foreign money is so much nicer than our money, I gotta say. It's just way like, it's waterproof, made out of wax paper.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like plastic. Why don't we make our money out of this?
I don't know.
It even sounds nicer. You can see through it.
So in order to get back into the USA, you need 4 quarters.
I actually think I have 4 quarters.
There you go.
Yeah. Is it giving you a US?
Yeah.
Well, I could have probably dug those out of my 40-pound purse that Chris is wearing.
Back to the US. Not bad.
It smells different over here.
Yeah, a little stinky.
Back to the US today. What's it like? National anthem of Canada. Isn't it like, oh Canada?
Maple syrup
Gotta look into that one.
in hockey. Oh, Canada. You want to look it up right? Sing it as you're walking by this guy.
No.
Go ahead.
No.
Oh, no, thank you, though. Appreciate it.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land. You farted. You farted. That was disrespectful. That was disrespectful.
You got another quarter? Do you want your picture? Nah, we're gonna actually, yeah. As he's like halfway back across the bridge. Quite spectacular. I can't tell you where I'm from, mate, but I'm in Toronto. It's complicated. What did he say? Obviously from Australia or New Zealand.
Chris is talking about the guy that just took pictures for us. No.
Oh, no, thank you, though. Appreciate it. He was an international criminal.
He did have a pretty big duffel bag.
I said, where are you from? And he's like, oh, it's complicated. I can't really tell you, mate.
Yeah.
Like, you sure you're not from Australia?
What was in the bag? I want to know.
Carrying over all that currency.
Yeah, it said you're not allowed to leave Canada with more than $10,000, right? What would it? That sign say?
10 grand, yeah. Now for the complicated checkpoint. Jen feels confident.
Well, they already know what we're about in this country.
Both U.S. citizens?
Yes.
What was the purpose of your trip?
Pleasure.
Step over to the camera. Anything to declare to back? I got that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Zip between 2 and 3.
Thanks so much. Have a good night. They took us back.
Yes. Oh, no, maybe not. No, there it goes. Go, go, go. Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
Easy entry back in. So compared to the Canadian side, yeah, the USA side's much more mellow and protected.
Yeah.
Jen got nervous. He said, what was the purpose of your trip? She's like, pleasure.
What was they supposed to say? I mean, they let anyone across the border these days. What would that say about us if they didn't let us back in?
Not good.
Not good. Very, very bad. Not in Canada anymore. Oh, say, can you see? Your turn.
By the dawn's
early light.
No, my key wasn't right yet. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Nicely done.
You're driving, right?
Sure.
Back to the Dorkmobile.
Okay, get it out. Get it all out.
Hey. Thank you, sir.
Then there's this guy.
So busy here. We got the last 4 sausages.
Ultimate breakfast. Actually, this isn't a continental breakfast, is it? It's
I don't know what continental means.
Premium breakfast.
Next morning, afternoon, I am having a heck of a time getting out of bed these days. This pregnancy's hit me hard in the 8th month. But we are headed back to Niagara Falls because the weather is so much nicer today.
Yeah, gotta see those falls in the sunlight.
Yeah. And maybe we'll find something else touristy to do because, hey, we are tourists.
Yeah.
Do I go over or under?
Over, under.
I guess under.
Over top Gus.
Alright, we just parked over on Goat Island. Much better parking situation today. And much better weather. Gus, we're going to throw you over the falls today. Is that okay with you?
Walking up to the Horseshoe Falls now, and then we're going to go over and see if they allow him on the Cave of the Winds tour. Probably not. But maybe in the bag.
The pretty skyline with the casinos.
How cool the dogs are out here.
This is gorgeous.
Oh, look at that bird flying through the mist. That is so cool.
That would definitely be you if you were a bird.
Oh yeah.
Aww. This This looks so much more spectacular than yesterday. Oh.
He's pretty friendly.
Oh, so is ours. He just barks, but it's like super friendly barking. This is Gus. How about yours?
Max.
Oh, hi Max.
What do you think of it, Gus? What? That bird just kamikazed off it. Dang it, that's a cool tunnel they got over there too. You can go down.
What's that? Is that the Maid of the Mist?
Yeah. Yeah, would you go on it? So that's like an old power generation station there, I think.
We're waiting for our time slot to go to Cave of the Winds. I have no idea what to expect. Chris, sort of.
I went there as like a kid. I was like 8 years old or something.
They said you will get wet. It's like a museum. I didn't realize.
So it comes in like different rooms. Oh.
The massive collapse hurled 3 men from the plant, killing 1, while the rest of the 40-man shift somehow managed to escape the terrifying disaster.
On to the next room. They have it like timed where they keep you in a room for a specific amount of minutes. Oh, now we're gonna see some sort of film.
Get your souvenirs. Right now, all souvenirs are 10% off at...
Kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Where's the popcorn?
Getting lots of history.
It is 1869, and the beauty of Niagara Falls has been overwhelmed by crass commercialism.
Step right up and come see Niagara Falls!
Generating energy by harnessing the power from the falls.
Just think of it. If we could convert running water into electrical energy and transmit it long distances, we could reduce poverty in this way.
Let me out.
There you go, Bubs.
I'm just worried about slipping at this point.
Yeah.
Because we're getting wet. Oh man.
That kid said that guy has a little Rottweiler.
Really?
Yeah. You're a little Rottweiler, boy. How you feeling?
I feel good. I just don't want to fall. Wow. I can't believe we're like this close to it.
Yeah. time, man.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We go jumping around. Gosh, you can go inside if you want. Pretty slick, I'll say, but still they got railing. Gosh, we are just in a hurricane, huh? Boy, this never gets old.
You see the rainbow on the camera?
I saw it, yeah. Oh, this one's too, yeah. Look at that. I almost would like to go up one more time.
You can.
Yeah, it's like you can touch the rainbow. So close. But as we get closer, it keeps going further away. So would you recommend this to visit for anybody?
Yeah, it's amazing. Soaking, wringing wet.
Oh, it was so cool.
Shake it out like Gus does.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring this out. So they had a wire rope suspension bridge that was put up in 1855. John A. Roebling, Trenton, representing, built it, engineered it.
Looks like there's a naked person roaming around.
That's the guy. He just saw you film his clothes.
Was he naked?
No, he had underclothes on.
Underclothes? Here's the real naked man. Gus is digging. What kind of operation are you running here exactly?
We're gonna go get some lunch, right?
Yeah.
We'll try this all out. Oh, he wants to run.
I love how you put your bathing suit on after you get wet.
Yeah, didn't think that one up.
This is really cute. They have a whole section. You can picnic here, you can grill.
Ready? All right.
You know he's just gonna look for scraps, right?
That's what he's doing. Good boy, sit.
It's a very obedient dog you have there, Chris.
He is. All right, good boy. Sit. Heel. Heel. Good boy. Good boy, Gus. Come here.
Oh.
Oh, you ran into mommy, huh? Did you now?
Are you stunned, boy?
You stunned, Gus?
There's a squirrel approaching the trash can. Take him over. Take him over to the squirrel. Where did this come from? It's like one day it wasn't there, and now it is. Some Indian food, curry chicken, and something else.
There's a bug in here.
What is it? It's not a bug, but it doesn't really look appealing. There's 9 floors in this building.
You want to do like floor by floor?
I don't know.
Let's see if we can go
It's
to
very interesting. Where are we going now? 4?
all the way up.
You're going to the 9th floor?
You're gonna see what the 9th floor has to offer.
Did you break the elevator?
Oh. Well, that's the 9th floor.
I can't believe they even let us up here.
I know, right?
This floor is not open to the public.
Cool. What if the elevator's broken? There's no stairs here.
No. Chris!
Devil's Hole State Park.
Devil's Hole State Park.
This is the current power generation station. It goes from, I guess, a big reservoir, a man-made reservoir, dumping into Niagara.
The Devil's Hole. Gus, tell us how you feel that you got to poop in the Devil's Hole.
Dropped the big deuce in the Devil's Hole.
All the aches and pains are going away right now.
I turned the dial. When I was walking by, I took like 3 minutes off.
Oh, you did? Chris doesn't like the bubbler on the hot tub because he said it disperses the chlorine into the air more.
It stinks in here. It's like breathing in chlorine. And the bubbler on the hot tub makes it 100 times worse. So when I walked by the bubbler, I turned the dial and took a quick minutes off. Fun time's over. 10:07.
Eight months pregnant. This belly came out of nowhere. Good morning! Today we are going to do something that Chris and I both have not done. We are going to drive across the Canadian border and hopefully find a hotel or someplace cool to stay in Canada, but not without stopping for some fuel injection cleaner first. Chris has got the official stick. Seafoam. What's that gonna do?
Help clean out your fuel injectors a little bit.
We're trying to decide which bridge we're gonna take. When I was younger, I did go by bus to Montreal, but that was so long ago, I barely remember it. We don't know what it's gonna be like with a dog, but we got all his papers.
We got all his papers.
Don't know if they're gonna search our car, find anything they shouldn't find. Just kidding, there's nothing bad in here.
So, don't know if you can hear it, but when I slightly accelerate, there's a lot of ping coming from this rev. And very common problem with these, apparently. It's Googling, it doesn't seem to be there's any simple answer. But we got some fuel injection cleaner. I'll try to get those cleaned out. And if not, break off the carbon on the pistons and see what's going on with it. See if we can get it rectified. And so we ran 3/4 bottle of Seafoam on only a 1/4 tank of gas. Ran that through it for a little while. Pinging real bad still. And now I'm gonna put some fuel injection cleaner and a full tank. It's either a lean ping or a timing issue. And the engine light is on, but that's for, I think, an evap code. So we'll see if this does anything for us. And we have tried putting premium in it, 93, and the ping still did not go away. But if this doesn't fix it, then I got some octane booster. Gonna boost her up and see if that does anything. And if all that doesn't work, we'll have to diagnose. Now we just fill it up, and I did want to show, we also put a catch can on as a temporary solution to see if that rectified it, since on my Tundra, you know, I always had a ping in that, and the catch can took care of it. PCV catch can. Right? PCV catch can, buddy?
Show them the catch can. Gus is licking his butt on you. Do you mind?
No, these pants are filthy.
Go ahead, Gus, lick away. It's not weird. The fact that you can even do that, boy, is impressive. What are they gonna ask us for, you think?
You brought the passports, right? We need them?
Shoot.
Stop.
I'm scared.
Hello.
Hello, puppy.
Hi.
All set with Easy Pass?
Oh, got it.
Thank you.
Easy pass. Now we're going across the Rainbow Bridge. Boy, look at the traffic getting back.
Eek.
Gus's first time in a new country.
What do we need for him?
I don't know. Why don't we just hide him? Get down, boy.
Can't hide him. You want me to cover him up? There's no dog here.
Gus, this isn't one of those drive-thrus where they give you treats, buddy. Hello.
Hello, bonjour.
Hi.
Ooh, a blue-eyed one. I've never seen one like that. Wow.
Do we need some papers for him or anything?
Yeah, you
okay.
do, yeah.
What do you, for Gus, yeah.
Gus, here's your passport.
What exactly do we need for him?
Something to show he's rabies vaccinated.
Yeah, that's got the tag on it, yeah.
And what brings you here?
Just vacation, just checking the sites out.
Okay. So how long do you intend to stay here?
A couple days, yeah.
Okay, where are you guys staying?
We don't have it booked yet, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like just...
A motel, so we're probably heading toward Hamilton, I think.
Okay, why Hamilton?
Just was looking on the map, and I was like, oh, it's an old industrial city, maybe some cool architecture and stuff.
And polluted, yeah.
Yeah, and polluted,
Yeah.
yeah. What would you recommend? We're just trying to get more away from the border so it's less touristy, you know?
So, I mean, you've seen the falls, obviously, so
yes.
You've done that. Niagara on the lake is beautiful. So any of the side roads going there go through wine country, and it's beautiful. There's lots of pubs, it's a lot
cool.
nicer.
Yeah, that sounds like our speed, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Now, do you guys have any alcohol or tobacco with you in the vehicle right now?
No.
No, any weapons in the car?
No.
Okay, no firearms, nothing like that?
No.
And when do you plan on staying a few days and then you go back home, or like?
Yeah, drive back home,
Yeah.
yep. About 6 hours
Somebody's
back.
so well behaved.
Yeah, he's
being good now.
Well, he always thinks drive-thrus are treats for him, you know?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have anything. He's beautiful. He's the most beautiful dachshund I've seen.
Really? Oh, well, thank you.
100%.
You hear that, guy? She's complimenting you.
Yeah, you're like gorgeous. Here you go.
Thank you so much
Take
for all the
care, guys.
information.
Thank you.
Yeah, have fun, okay?
Thanks.
Take
Thanks.
care.
She was pleasant.
Yeah.
It's all because of you, Gus.
That went well.
Okay. Welcome to Ontario.
I'm really excited to be in Canada right now, driving.
Feels the same so far.
Not to me. It's kilometers per hour over here.
Yes.
Friendly around here.
So, just to be fair, we're going to go through a neighborhood on the opposite side of the border, since we said it was a little run down on the USA side, and we'll see how it looks over here. So far, so good. Houses look the same. Looks a little bit nicer. It's like, middle class neighborhood. It's nice.
I would say it definitely looks a little more kept.
Kind of still a little the E-Lodge.
I mean, you can't base it on one street, so we'll give it some time. She said, bonjour. Oops. I'm not good at filming this guy.
He's a Canadian.
He's a local Canadian. Are you Canadian? Bonjour.
Oh, yeah, so I mean, based on the streets we went down, it looks a little bit better. But we don't know. There could be some rough stuff too.
We just fed the meter. It did take American quarters. Now we're gonna head to this Lock Street Brewing.
Open them up, dude. Cute.
Yeah. Skilled you are. How is it?
Tasty.
Healthy and yummy.
I got a burger though, but look how thin it is, and they only offered well done. That was it.
I wonder if that's a Canadian
That is
thing, eh?
well done.
Still looks good. This guy won't leave me alone.
Get down, get down.
Where we make the sauce.
So we burned quite a bit of that tank of fuel with the injector cleaner. Ping is still there. By the way, if you don't know what a ping is, or detonation, it's the fuel is igniting too soon. So it could be a lean mixture or a timing issue causing, oh wow, that's really on there. Causing that fuel to ignite too soon. And sometimes if PCV, if oils are getting in from the crankcase, that can actually lower the octane, effective octane of fuel. Yeah, see, that's actually captured quite a bit of oil. Yeah. So we take this oil and we pour it back in your engine. Look at that. Anyway, so I'm gonna suck some seafoam into your intake now while we go hang out at the beach, let that soak in. I just can't get this hose off of here without destroying it, I don't think. So, all right, we'll, instead of destroying that, we'll just leave that right where it conveniently was placed, and we'll take your brake booster hose off. There we go. And I'll throw some seafoam down there. Go ahead and start your car up. Go shut your car off. So we just sucked that all in until it was just about stalling, then she shut it off. Now all that seafoam can kind of sit on top of the pistons and break away that carbon on there in case it's a high compression issue.
And then we wait to see if the pinging stops?
Yes, we'll start it later. When we leave here, it's going to smoke out the whole parking lot.
And if it works, is this a permanent fix or?
Yeah, it probably won't work though, but we'll find out. If it doesn't work, then maybe we'll resort to Google. In case you guys are wondering why my pens are dirty, it's because I'm always doing dumb stuff, you know, so it's like...
I'm pretty sure they know. So where are we?
St. Catharines? So we're at the Lakeside Beach Park, and leashed dogs welcome. You don't see that too much back home. Most beaches in New Jersey, no dogs at all.
You're allowed here, Gus.
Lake Ontario. It's like an ocean. Actually, well, you can see Toronto all the way across. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You probably can't see it on camera, but... Oh, he wants to run so bad. Freshwater ocean. Florida's got to be like 60, 65 maybe. Yeah. Catfish. Ships and giggles. So we're gonna walk out on this pier, both sides, cleats along the entire thing for tying your boat up. Plenty of space.
Lots of boat parking.
Wait.
Let's get out of here, come on!
Vintage Park. Well, we're driving around in circles. We ended up in St. Catharines at some winery because we don't know what the heck to do or what there is to do around here. We ended up at Henry of Pelham. We pulled into the parking lot and Chris was like, it's not really, it's a little fancy for us.
Mary, you're talking in the wrong direction.
And I think they're going to close soon. So if only we could talk to you guys right now because we don't know what the heck to do. Large park, lots to do. Look, lots to do.
Nice park.
This is what we do when we go on trips. We just pull up the map and we do no research, and then we end up sitting in the parking lot at Henry of Pelham. We should have asked you guys what to do.
Well, we checked out the beach, you know, we drove around wine country a bunch, and now we're debating maybe just heading back toward Niagara Falls Canadian side because there's all sorts of fun attractions and things there, and she can't drink, so that's more appealing.
That's my
That's more appealing.
I do want to stay like somewhere that's not super touristy, at least one night though.
So we were gonna go stay at Carol's Inn, but I called her and sounds like just hanging out in their backyard with her. So I was like, that sounds fun, but maybe we'll go there at like 7, 8, or 8. Otherwise,
maybe we'll still do that. She said, yeah, we can have a bonfire. I have a golden retriever that loves all dogs.
Yeah.
And I think she's expecting us, so maybe we should go. So long, Henry of Pelham. I'm sure it's a great place, but we didn't stop in.
A little too classy for us.
Speak for yourself, buddy. Oh yeah, and Chris's phone is on roaming, so we're down to 1 GPS.
Nice breeze out here in wine country.
Oh yeah, nice breeze. Nice.
This is where you brought us to?
Yeah, this is it.
That's a no-go. Go in here. Probably not. Nope.
Head east on Decew Road toward Faywell
Maple
Road.
and reindeers.
I was taking us to a waterfall, but maybe it was just the water treatment fall. Okay,
Turn right.
That's a bust. Where'd you find us?
To the Decew House.
Decew House. We have made it to the Decew House Monument. 1812. Well, what's left of it anyway.
Wow. This is incredible. 1812.
Decew Stone House. This house of Captain John Decew. The name was variously spelled by his relatives. You guys can pause the screen and read that if you want to. Beautiful place to build a house, unless this wasn't here.
Well, it might have been a creek that's dammed up into a reservoir, probably.
We'll have to look and see what this body of water is. Beautiful color though. Our rivers and lakes don't look that color.
No, I think that's a limestone doing that.
You're tracking him. Must be a hungry beaver around here.
He tried taking this down a while ago. How about that?
Then he quit. He's a lazy beaver. Gorgeous. So that is Lake Moody?
Yes. That's what he said, right?
Yeah. Now what?
Head back to the tourist town.
All right, Gus. Get your camera shot. Grass roof up there. Why do they have grass roof?
Eco-friendly.
Checking out the Struck Tube. We're in the market for a new Chesterfield.
Oh, it is a Chesterfield store.
First, just here for the bathroom.
There it is. Go to the bathroom. Excuse me, public restroom's not available.
Did you find anything you like?
A couple Chesterfields over there.
Yeah, we picked the worst place to go use
Nice
public
bathroom.
restroom. The place where they come and hawk on you to make a sale.
Yeah. Oh, they were
Like
hawking.
acting like we're buying some
I mean, I
couch.
look like a street person right now. It's big. All right, hop on in. 10 to 6. What time is it? That sucks.
Yeah, womp womp. We got here. We got here at 6:21. The office closes at 6. We booked through Airbnb, so we gotta figure out what we're gonna do.
Well,
I'm sure we'll
give
get in
him a
touch with
text.
someone. Well, no one's answering, so I guess we're not staying here.
No, poor planning.
Chris has no service, so he's trying to make a phone call. Does it work?
Yeah, I'm on.
It's his private call.
It actually does work. Over that.
You gonna put a Canadian quarter in there, eh?
It's awesome, pal. No,
Does
takes
it actually
credit
work?
card.
Let me
Yeah,
ask.
yeah, it does work. Yeah, takes credit card.
Can we call someone?
If you want to spend money unnecessarily.
This is really neat. Hello. Something so nostalgic about that. Don't you miss those?
I do. It's such a necessary thing to have, really, too. Gus, get.
Almost had it, buddy.
Scared him away, you did.
Gus, sit. Sit. Got your greenie?
Oh, there's a fly. Gus, get the fly. Get the fly. He's
torn between his greenie and the fly. Oh, it's on him. This is great. Guys, it's right here.
So we just went to Walmart. When right across from it, we could have went to a real Canadian superstore.
It means Queen Elizabeth Way. I was wondering what that meant. QEW.
Clue.
I'm on the QEW.
QE dub.
Here we are.
Much better than a cabin.
Yes. And that is Lake Ontario?
Yeah. It's okay out here. Gus, you won't jump off, right?
Beautiful.
Nice view, yeah.
This'll do.
It's too late.
My attention to all these places has been focused on food now, since I can't drink. We stopped into the Kilt and Clover. Food's good. It's a Canadian skunk. We took a little walk down to the beach and found this guy. I am so excited, I can't sleep. It's 3:15 in the morning, Chris is passed out. I have spent the last 2 hours looking for a place for us to stay in Canada tomorrow. It's the weekend and Chris and I always wing it and wait until the very last minute, and that really bites us in the butt sometimes. I looked at almost every hotel, every Airbnb, every Vervo, couldn't find anything that would work for us that wasn't like $500 a night or infested with bed bugs. But I just happened to go on the Hip Camp app. We found out about from this really nice couple that we met at the Power Tour this year. They were so nice. They told us to check out Hip Camp, so I did. And I found this cute little 1-room, no bathroom, no shower, houseboat on a water skiing lake that's only about 30 minutes from where we are now. It's only about 20 minutes from Niagara Falls, Ontario, and I cannot wait to surprise Chris with it tomorrow. And it was so much cheaper than any other option out there. So I'm really excited, and I'm gonna try and get some sleep, but I can't wait to see it tomorrow. Maybe we can, well, maybe Chris can do some water skiing, but they have like canoes there and it's pet friendly, and I just can't wait. All right, good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Is that time?
Get in the bag, get in the bag, time to go. Off to the next adventure.
You guys should have saw him in the morning. He came over and he laid on the edge of the bed right here looking out the window. Forever. He loves
It's a pretty view. I did it! I didn't get to bed till like 5 a.m. because I just couldn't sleep. I couldn't believe that I found a place after looking for hours and hours. And I hope it's everything I think it's gonna be, and I hope that Chris likes it.
Where are we going?
I'm not telling you until we get there.
Just keeping it a secret.
Lake Ontario.
Yes, the dirty Lake Ontario.
It's dirty?
I was reading last night, a lot of agriculture runoff has polluted it, along with everything else, all the industry back in the day.
So you're not supposed to swim in there?
No, they say you can swim in it. Why so glum, boy?
Wish the weather was nicer, but it's supposed to clear up. I did see when I was looking at all these places, the only thing I could find, really, aside from the one that I booked, were tent camping sites, which we're not opposed to, but even those, they were like $120 for Friday and Saturday nights, each night. You know what's gonna happen because I'm so excited about it? It's gonna suck.
It's gonna be a flop.
Yeah, it's gonna be a scam. Well, when in Canada, gotta stop at the Tim Hortons. I do wanna talk about their wooden cutlery and their paper products, and I love it. Even when we've gone to the grocery store, it's like no plastic bags that I've seen. So,
yeah, they have a huge plastic pollution problem in the Great Lakes I was reading about. Something like 22 million pounds of plastic ends up in the lake.
It's a shame.
Every year. So, how are we looking? Ooh.
That looks pretty good for fast food.
I would agree. It smells good.
I'm really liking these. Look at them, wooden. That's so neat.
What you think? Decent?
It's good, it's really good.
Sweet.
What's interesting is getting used to the way the wooden fork feels coming out of your mouth.
Okay,
you'll see in a minute. I mean, where we come from, plastic is just used for everything. We try to reuse, like, you know, the wonton containers as often as we can. I'll use them until they fall apart. if I have to get bottles, I try to fill them back up. But yeah, Canada's on the right track. I think the rest of America should follow suit ASAP.
Yeah, stop the plastic.
Yep, single-use plastic. I try to use it as much as I can.
It's usually
over and
like
over again.
50-use plastic for us.
Yeah, until it disintegrates and cracks.
Yeah, well, cracks, not disintegrates.
Yeah, if it disintegrated, it wouldn't be a problem.
So they say you can't reuse plastic drinking water bottles, regular disposable ones, because apparently it leaches chemicals out of it. I think that's just the water bottle industry paying people to say that. So as of December 20th, 2023, Canada has banned the sale and provision of single-use plastics, shopping bags, utensils, stir sticks, and straws in 6-pack rings.
I think that's great.
Somebody's losing money.
Yeah, what were you saying? They don't want to do that in America and probably other countries because there's a lot of money being made off plastic, single-use plastic specifically. So I don't mind the wooden cutlery. I actually kind of dig it.
And it's renewable. Plant new trees. Of course, it still has a carbon footprint, but at least they're not, you know, polluting the lakes, turning into microplastics and ending up in our food supply.
Now we're gonna make a quick stop to the Triangle Tomato. That's what it looks like. It's actually Canadian Tire. I think it looks like a tomato.
Little update on the pinging noise. It's still doing it. Really bad, actually. So I have just disconnected the air fuel ratio sensor, or upstream O2 sensor, whichever this has, because that's usually what is determining the fuel mixture. In case that's faulty, slightly faulty, not enough to throw a code right now, but enough to cause it to run lean. Let's see. You know, it should run richer with that disconnected because it's going back to a base map. Another possibility would be knock sensor all the way on the back of the block, but that usually is not going to cause a ping. I mean, it's supposed to stop a ping, which it does stop pinging when you accelerate a little harder, like it starts going and then it goes away. But a slightly faulty knock sensor, you know, yeah, that might cause pinging. I don't know. Could do some more research on this, but I'm not finding any definitive answers online. You know, simple ones. So let's just see. I did pull the codes too. That's just the evap. We'll see how it is. You know, running fine. Didn't stall, and I disconnected that. So we'll see what it does. Interesting, the pinging noise has gone away, I'd say about 90% better. Although when I do really slight accelerations, I can hear it for a second and it goes away. Oh, yeah, definitely a lean fuel condition kind of deal. Probably a clogged up injector or two. Or maybe even a bad air fuel ratio sensor, but usually that would cause a code. But if it might just be bad enough where it's causing it to run lean but not set a code. I'm getting off here?
140 south.
Turn left onto Forks Road, then your destination will be on the right.
We're almost here. What do you think it is?
A boat? A train?
A train? That would be great. Oops, slow down.
Your destination is on the right.
This is it.
This is it?
Yeah.
Lock gate. Tees Pond.
Home of the Greater Niagara Ski Club.
Cool.
What do you think that is?
Looks neat.
So the gate's open, so. Oh, is it not? I have a code. What's that? Is that an alarm?
That's what it sounds like.
Did we set off an alarm? Hi! Yeah, we have a reservation booked. Sorry if we set off an alarm. We set off an alarm. Oops.
Straight back this way?
That's what it sounds like.
That's not it, that camper right there?
No.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah. Got a gym there. Shipping container. You can stay in one wasn't for rent.
That's a houseboat there. Sure,
It's
that's not it? Do you know what pictures look like?
Set as far back as you can go. This might be it.
Well, look at this. Jen booked us a private lake. What do you think, Gus? Get some good snips around here? Oh yeah. Look, we can get you out on the paddleboard.
Yeah. And where are we staying? There she is.
Cute. It's a little boat, a little pontoon boat.
Yeah.
Gus, look, we can go out over the dock too. Look at this. Wow. Pretty sturdy too.
It kind of looks like it's falling in a little. Got a little gazebo here. A grill.
Really cute.
Look at the color of that water.
This is the Greater Niagara Water Ski Club. Man-made lake, of course, it looks like, but pretty neat. Let's check out the house.
Here we go.
Wow.
Whoa.
What was that?
There's a fly. Nothing new.
It smells good in here.
Yeah, it smells like wood.
It does. It's all OSB. Stunning view out the window on the lake. What do you think, Gus? They said it's dog friendly.
Oh, he's gonna have a field day in here with all the flies.
I love it.
Yeah, so it's not 5-star accommodations, but I think the bang for the buck and the fact that it was even available on the weekend.
Yeah, this place is great. We got propane, we want to cook. Comes with some dishes, a toaster, oven. Love it.
Super cute.
Probably the best part about this place is, go ahead, boy.
Ah, go, 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 go.
Oh, I got some bees next to you.
We have a little bit of a wasp issue. Yellow jacket, whatever they are.
Yeah, right next to the door, there's one of those underground wasp nests. So, she's highly allergic and afraid of bees. So that's not ideal, but they seem to be minding their own business.
Yeah, you just
For
have
the
to be
most part.
quick in, quick out. But other than that, I'd say it's a success.
I'd say perfect. Go get her, boy.
I brought our life jackets, not knowing if we'd end up near any bodies of water.
We got some life jackets too. You want to go swimming?
Later, yeah.
How's water temp?
It's a little cold, but it's not bad. It's actually really not that bad. What is making the water this color?
I would imagine like lime or something. It's kind of
It's so
mineral in there.
turquoise.
Yeah, very turquoise. Surrounded by farmland around here, so I'm sure there's a little bit of that runoff, but obviously clean enough to swim if they're doing water ski competitions in here.
All right, let's go for a walk, Gus. Let's go explore.
Off-leash pets allowed.
Here comes the rain. I don't see the other little cabin they had for rent.
Yeah. It's a gym. It's fine.
Yeah. There's the porta.
Is there a shower?
No.
Oh, they're rehabbing that camper. That's cool. What do you think about that?
Hey, whatever works. They're probably making more sites. Said they had an Olympic trampoline. You gonna get up on there? Sounds like a yes.
Got a couple of ribs. Wow. Feels really good. You coming on?
No way! I can't be bouncing around.
Strong. I mean, I'm just standing here.
Chris, look at your dog.
I'm not even bouncing.
Look at your dog.
Yes. What are you doing, boy?
He's under you. He sees it coming. Okay.
It's the strongest trampoline I've ever been on.
It did say Olympic.
Yeah, no, seriously, feel it. That's a really cool little lake, little man-made lake. Love it.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, hey. A little too happy. All right, mister. You're having too much fun. So much fun, he says bite.
So happy. I think this might be the happiest he's been.
This is definitely his highlight of the whole trip, yeah.
We have lost power to our little houseboat. Needs no air, but I'm not really all too concerned about that. It's not that hot out, but no lights. We have battery packs though, so we'll be fine. But it would be nice if it came back on. So I just took a peek inside of here, and I don't know, is that full? Do I need to? Maybe I need to do the pump.
You just didn't flush it, baby. Yeah.
Is this the flush right here?
Yeah. Oh. Oh no, it is full.
Oh, it's full, but look at this. This comes equipped with its very own poop stick. The poop stick if you need to squish it down.
That's top notch. So we were just talking to one of the guys that was skiing, and he said this here is a natural lake. It's been here forever, a long time. But the little extension, this is the new part. They dug, excavated it. There's a mound of dirt. Probably a nice sunset up on top of that hill. And they're currently revamping that trailer, or I'm sorry, RV, to be the next home on the property. Hey, we can rent that next time. What do you think?
The RV? Sure. Yeah.
Gus seriously loves this place because, I mean, it's just perfect for dogs off leash. Let them do what they want to do.
I don't know if that was his private bathroom that I used or... Beached whale coming up.
Don't pinch your booty in those springs.
Things getting harder.
A beached whale?
Yeah.
Isn't this really stiff?
I think this is as much bouncing as I can do. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, look at him. He's trying to find his center of gravity. Okay, Chris, that's enough. Chris, stop. I have to get off now. Oh, his ears.
He just went...
Look at his ears. All right, that's...
Okay, guys. I got you, buddy.
That's huge. That's a huge ship.
King Georgian.
King Georgian.
Different ship.
We have a King Georgian back home. This is the town of Port Colborne.
Oh yeah, that beach is getting rid the Welland Canal, bridge number 21. Big concrete counterweight, some massive chains, cables. plywood on the bottom of it. Like a new concrete pour, maybe. How's it look?
Cute. Look at there, some seafood.
Good food. Lovely. How's your red lentil?
I didn't try it yet, but it looks delicious. It's so much better than I thought it was gonna be.
Nice turkey club, lots of fries.
I'd still rather have yours, but mine looks really pretty. I'm really excited about it. Only a little bit of caffeine. Chill out, all you people.
It's caffeine free.
Yeah, it's decaf. Breakwell Brewing Co.
What is
What? That was fun. We got to see some of the town. Now back to our goose man. I wonder what he's doing in there.
Oh, he's sitting on the bed.
There he is.
He looks mad at us. We came back for you, mister. Come on.
Hi, Bubby. We're sorry. Was that too long?
Come on, Gus. Come on.
He's like, this is bullshit. You left me here. I'm leaving, he said.
I'm leaving! You don't leave! Have a nice day!
He likes it.
He's trying to get that fly. Come on.
Go ahead, Gus.
Come on, Gus.
Go ahead.
There he is. There he is.
You want your paddle? I'm not going in after you.
Well, I'm going in after him if he falls in.
Something about this dock I'm not really too trusting of. That's why,
sturdy.
yeah, but that's why I backed up quite a bit.
I mean, it's perfect for him. He could get right up it.
Yeah. No fear. Babe, he's gonna jump.
He's not gonna jump. Bye, Gus. Okay, all right, hold on, boy. Hold on. I got you.
He's gonna jump.
I got you.
Chris.
Okay.
You get used to this.
I don't know how anybody gave this place. You said they had some 1 stars?
Some people had some bad reviews.
For $100 a night? Like you're getting a canoe, a paddleboard, dogs off leash, you're getting electricity.
We have lost power.
Place to stay on the water. How can anybody complain?
I think they were hoity-toities.
You get a trampoline, potentially go water skiing if they're out doing that. A little slice of paradise. Their little shanty shack. Look at that thing.
Stop it.
It's so ugly.
It's so cute. So do you get my excitement now? Why I couldn't sleep? I just thought it was gonna be so cute, and it is.
Yeah, you definitely found the perfect little paradise. What's he doing?
Exploring. That's adorable.
God.
Water ski jump. What's that? Just made out of wood?
I think it's a steel frame. Come on, boy. What? Oh, you're sliding. You're good. This is waxed.
He'd rather be on this floating thing than this cheese block.
I'm gonna jump off of it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh! Get him!
I'm good.
Stay, guys.
I don't know where the support system is on this thing, actually. So maybe I should jump off the sides. For all I know, this thing has like... Funniest thing.
What? Hey!
I'm about to go skiing.
Okay.
We're going to be using the slalom course.
Cool.
Cool.
All right.
So you'll need to like stay like way up.
Yeah, no, totally, yeah. I thought you were just come over and tell us to get off the ramp. Like, I mean, that's what you're saying, but I figured.
I was hoping you would do some skiing. We wanted to see that.
Yeah.
We'll see some in a few minutes.
Can't
Cool.
wait.
What causes the water to be this color here?
We dyed it.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, wow.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's also helps with the weeds.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it keeps the light from hitting the bottom.
Yeah.
Past 5 now, so it makes sense. They're getting some runs in. Otherwise, the place is dead. There's nobody else here. He's like, yeah, if you could not go on the jump while they're skiing, otherwise it was fine. So that was fun to walk on the jump. You know, one thing I didn't show you guys is I jumped off the end because I'm thinking everybody jumps off the end. It must be safe to jump off the end, but on the sides you really couldn't see what was holding it in place. I'm like, it could have cables or rods or whatever keeping it where it is. And this water's they actually said they dye it, but I mean, you can't see more than a foot down in here, so you wouldn't be able to see anything. Well, I jumped off the back, sprung off, and what did I hit? An aircraft cable. Well, yeah, I mean, it didn't do any damage. Luckily, it was fine, but I felt it, and what are the odds? But yeah, don't jump off stuff without checking the water first. Everybody knows that, unless you're gambling with your life. Then jump away. I would say if that was my ramp, I would probably put on there, paint it on it underneath the wax, the whole thing's wax, no jumping, because somebody could really mess themselves up off that, you know? What do you guys think? It's funny when that guy came over to say, you know, stay away from the ramp, he was like, yeah, we can't have you on the lake on the canoe because we're gonna be doing 90. And I'm thinking, 90? I could be doing 90 in that boat, dude. And then I was like, oh yeah, kilometers. No. Slalom skiing, babe. Do you think he gets up slalom skiing or 2 skis? The way I learned was you start on 2 skis and then you kick one off, and of course that's when I would fall. Yeah, that takes a lot of practice. That's a lot of force.
We came back. We loved it so much. We wanted to come back to Clifton
Hill.
Clifton Hill.
It's like being in Vegas here.
It's a good course. Once a year we skip school.
What are we doing? Mini golf.
Mini golf time. 2-hole one. Looks wild in here. You got these stains all over you. We are in the arcade. Jen is playing Super Shot. Very pregnant she is. And look at this. Made in Chalfont, PA. Right there. Buck County. Isn't that cool? This thing's only made like less than an hour from home.
What'd you get? 4?
6.
6, I win.
Horrible.
Cut to win?
So, I went too early.
Nobody's getting that slot.
Oh my gosh. So rigged. I let go way before that.
Did you notice that?
No. What is it? What did we win?
Party.
Oh,
Yeah,
we just gave our points away because there was nothing like, no stuffed animal type things for Gus.
It was the worst. There was nothing there. And I was like, oh, I could use that, or that'll be fun. It was all like the worst.
We were about to get Gus a nail file and let him chew that up.
Niagara Speedway. Kind of a big course.
There he is. Good boy. Good boy. You can bark here.
Guys.
You can bark here.
We'll allow one bark. 2 barks.
Good boy. Good boy.
Okay. It's like, wait a minute, I didn't think I was allowed.
All right, so what week are we at?
34, over 34. And there just does not seem to be any more space to grow. It's so hard.
And much kicking today, or?
Yeah, like aggressive kicks and punches. I just never dreamed it would be so like hard.
Spin sideways. And the rest of the way.
What?
Spin around. Beautiful. Now what's her name?
We don't know yet.
What are you thinking? Will you have a baby again?
I don't know the answer to that right now.
So maybe.
It's not like a hard no, but it's a pretty daunting task to think to do again.
Is it harder than you thought so far?
Right now it is, yeah. The last 3 weeks have been very hard. It was pretty much a cakewalk in the beginning.
Was he easier?
Yeah.
Was he a hard dog to deal with in the beginning?
It was worth it. It was very slight.
Do you think she's going to be easy to deal with?
Probably not.
And we don't know her name yet?
No.
What do you think? Off record.
I don't know. I can't pick. What do you think?
She might see this one day.
I just want her to like the name, whatever we pick.
So what are you thinking?
What do you think?
Don't do that.
What do you think?
I don't want to be on camera right now. Well, I mean, the first name we came up with was, and we were both kind of like, yeah, we like that. But of course, it couldn't have been that easy, so we kept thinking of names. I've got all sorts of names. I won't even start saying it, but she doesn't like any of them, so. Anyway. Hopefully you like your name. Hopefully you like it. Your turn. Hold on. What about Goose? Where's he at? Gus. Come on.
Blanket was covering.
Are you excited to meet your sister? Huh?
He's so excited.
Gus, pay attention. This is big
She's
news.
gonna be your size.
Yeah.
She's gonna be 10 pounds like you.
You gonna be friendly to her?
Okay,
10 pounds. You got one of these coming out of you?
I hope she's smaller than him.
All right. That's all we got then.
That's it.
See you soon.
Can't wait to meet her.
Me too.
This place certainly has its quirks. We woke up again to no electric because every time this guy, this boater out here, if you can see him, or uses his boat lift, our power goes off. But definitely nice to wake up to this. Beautiful. In your undies.
Yeah. Is that grateful?
Yeah. Never thought I'd see the day where I'd be using Chris's wet underwear to cool off.
Which underwear is this? Did I forget to put underwear? So we're going underneath the canal right now. This is an aqueduct, a water bridge. So ships are going over us. That's great. We are headed to Welland. It's another canal town.
Dog's welcome here, bud. Close that peeper, buddy. They're gonna kick you out. It's so cute here. Food looks delicious.
Hit the bell, baby.
I did hit the bell. I'm not gonna hit it again.
Oh, this is the bug hangout.
It's like the man behind the curtain.
What'd they give you, boy?
Thank you so much. Oh, let's look. You snooty little uppity dog.
I eat human food.
You eat that right now. BLK?
Black sheep coffee, I think.
Whoa. It's very interesting. It's got like a very dark chocolatey flavor.
Somebody's getting sleepy. Too many scrubs, eh?
He's so tired. He's falling asleep standing up. Why are you so tired?
Can't keep my eyes open.
You didn't even run in circles yet today. You know you don't have to stand if you want to take a nap, right?
So it really is the cutest little shanty houseboat built out of, you know, whatever they had is what it seems. And any builders looking at this, they might point out some things, some build details, like all the plywood trim and the, yeah, the 2x4s going across. As we walk, it kind of flexes quite a bit, and that's because, I mean, those are the joists and they're just sitting on their side.
Can
But
I talk about why we slept with our heads this direction last night and you just figured out why the floor's a little sloped over there?
well, the whole boat just kind of leans over. Oh yeah, so she brings up a good point. I mean, you can see the main support on the back wall there is kind of just a couple layers of 3/4 plywood. It's sagging a little bit, and all this stripping, the siding, it's not overlapping, so they put the silicone in between, kind of popping off a little bit, but it works. Also, the windows are they're really wide windows, so what it does, I mean, if you don't have a proper header across there, like the window on the other side, we could not get it open no matter what. And well, it would make sense because the framing's probably pushing down on the window over there. This one still opens, but hey, it's working. It's keeping the water out, keeping the bugs out, and it's just a cute little houseboat shanty. We love it. The only thing she didn't like was our neighbors, which, you know, they're just doing their thing. But you know, these ground wasps, or whatever they are, at some points in the day they're just flying out of here like 10 at a time. Whoop, now they're getting in my face. But they haven't really been bothering us, so. Drop that. He's bringing this acorn all over with him. He's like, there's something in here, I can just tell. I can tell there's something good in here.
Alright, don't let him eat that. I don't know if they can have that.
Mommy says no. Drop that. Drop it. Gus, drop it. I don't have anything. There's nothing here. I'm just smiling. Drop that. Oh, so you were lying.
Honestly, I don't know if you can have that. I don't want to have to go on the poison website.
We did pick up some Canadian blueberries. Driscoll's. Let's see what Jen thinks of them. They look good?
Mm-hmm. They're the worst blueberries I've ever had.
Let's see what you think, buddy. I mean, they look really, really good. Like, actually,
They're
amazing.
Not Canadian.
Yeah, made in Canada. He likes them. They just have no flavor at all. Tastes like eating mush that you just picked up off the forest floor.
So we were just talking to the owner, and said she used to own that land over there too, and sold it off for farming. But look at all the effort they put into making this portion of the lake. I mean, how much do you think that cost them? Unless they did it themselves.
I mean, even in materials, quite a bit. Guys, you ready to go for a car ride? Here we go.
Doing a little walk again around the campground. All the slalom skiers are here today. We're gonna try and infiltrate their party.
So if you guys plan on visiting here, this could be your next stay. Sure will look much nicer when it's all done.
Alright. They take slalom skiing pretty seriously around here. Yep.
Indeed. Hey. So what are the guesses? Jen thinks the propane's gonna be empty. Let's find out. Cook some chicken. Yeah.
Sweet.
Look at that. Good to go.
Got some grub about to put on the grill. Only $5. That's like $3.75 to us. Is it gonna be good? Time will tell. You look like you have meat maracas right now.
Couldn't season. Can't even control himself.
I'm so mature. Oh, look at that. So that was good?
Yeah.
Pork, sirloin, and chicken. There's Gus's little piece. Chris poured some beer on his mushroom.
Mm. That one's juicy too.
You pour beer on mine?
No. He's quicker than you. You win, Gus.
Gus, this is where the scary dogs are. Uh-oh. Babe.
Good boy. Yeah. Good boy.
These dogs have seemed to not like
Ravage and
Gus.
attack Gus every time he goes by. Go ahead, Gus. Take a wee over there. Tell him who's boss.
Those little meanies. Don't think I won't punch you. Go on your way, Gus. Bullies. And we're back for the third time. We had so much fun the first 2 times, we had to see it one more time. Well, we were gonna go on the sky wheel, but that's the line. We can't even see the end of it, so no. Into air?
Yeah. That's got sprayed with something. You get that? Let him out, babe?
Can't catch you, buddy. Oh no, this is like pitch dark.
Ooh, what is that?
Yeah. Uh-oh. I don't like this. I really don't like this. I don't know where to go.
You gotta just push your
I don't
way
like
through.
this at all. I'm scared.
Babe, you're good. Come on.
Chris. I can't see anything.
Home and I went to bed. I stuck a loving 44 beneath my head.
Did you fart?
What?
Did you fart?
Yeah.
Look at that one. That looks neat, that building. Whoa.
Upside down house.
I'm more excited about this one actually. We just stumbled upon this taking a side street.
Smells like farts in
It
here.
does smell like a fart. I know it wasn't you though. Oh, it's a little trippy.
Yeah, a little crooked in here. It does. Oof.
How does it make you feel?
I mean, with the floors all crooked and stuff, it's crazy feeling.
Whoa.
Is it all you expected?
Do you think they just took a dilapidated building and they're like,
No, I
let's do
think it's
something with it?
purpose made.
What did they do to the floors here?
I don't know. Yeah, the whole place is
Isn't it
crooked.
freaky?
The whole place
Like,
is built
look.
crooked.
Look at us.
Yeah, I don't know if it comes across on camera. Big slope, big slope. Is it?
Even the door jams, like what seems like the exit and should be normal. They really stuck to the theme here.
Roots are all crooked, yeah.
What'd you say?
That was really neat.
Stop. I wanted to go to the point on the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not that good. Last stop of the night. Chuck's Roadhouse. We've gone to so many touristy places. We're not really seeing much of like the real Canadians out here. Our trip's coming to an end very soon. We ain't gonna be able to do this for too much longer. These late night bar trips, even though I am not drinking,
This is the last one.
it's pretty much our last hurrah.
Yep. This is Jen's idea, by the way.
Yeah.
She likes going to these kind of places.
I do, even though it's just water for me. Buffalo chicken quesadilla. It's good.
Pretty tasty.
Yep. Alright, can we just talk about this price right now? $16.76.
So it's only like $13.
It's like $10 to us. Alright, well, I want to come back for breakfast and get a T-bone steak.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
No wonder they have a lot of locations and growing good prices.
Maybe we can get one in America, please? Come on, someone open one up, please.
Chuck's Roadhouse.
You liked it.
Well, our power's out again. Poor Gus was here in the dark.
In the dark.
We're sorry, buddy.
You had a good time though. The windows are open. You're out on the lake.
Sorry about that. Time to go. Gonna miss this place. How about you?
Yeah,
Come
it's
back
nice
here?
and cozy, relaxing. Time to hit the road, though.
Voila. Well, that was fun, but it's time to go. Is this a yard sale?
There's a little yard sale. Sure, it's a yard sale, or they didn't just buy that stuff.
I don't know.
Bye-bye, fun water skiing lake. Well, this is the Canadian side.
Are we at the border?
Yeah. Oof, big line for the trucks. How about that?
Do you think they search the trucks?
No, I wonder if they pass them through some kind of scanner, though. But, I mean, what a deal. Like, how are you supposed to possibly check this many trucks? Crossing the mighty Niagara on the Peace Bridge. Mile and a half back up with semis.
This is a little little bit of a jammy?
A little bit, yeah.
What would you do if they said, okay, you two are fine, but you gotta leave the dog?
I guess we're staying. Leaving this guy.
Yeah, he's fine. He'll meet some nice Canadians over here. Crossing the border again. I want to live in America.
This guy looks nervous.
Looks like he's got a flask. This is a thrill. I could see us doing this just for the thrill.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Hi.
Citizens of what country?
What's that?
U.S.
Citizens of what
Yes,
country?
United States.
Okay, and why did you go to Canada?
Vacation.
Okay, anything at all coming back with you guys today, like alcohol, tobacco?
No.
Any food from Canada?
No. Well, a coffee from Tim Hortons, but yeah.
Alright, have a good day.
All right, thanks very much.
You too.
Get me out of this border.
Any food?
It's so easy.
Coffee from Tim Tim's. You can't bring a hoagie over? Maple syrup?
I don't know what you can and can't bring.
Then why'd you fess up to the Tim Hortons? Well, they let you back in, buddy. No new Canadian family for you, eh? Stuck with us.
The cloud.
We're chasing daylight.
See?
Yeah.
Right there. Now it's not. It just keeps going.
We're in the shadow and we can't
Yeah,
catch.
we're at the edge.
We can't catch the sun. It's really exciting stuff, people.
See the wind.
Cow. There's a cow. Not real. Real exciting
Milk
stuff.
maker. Oh, well, he's pulling this guy over for good reason.
Who what? It's a tree.
Can you just drag that out of the road?
What?
Can you just push that out of the damn road? It's like a little twig in the road. He's directing everyone around and he's all jacked and stuff. He's thinking, bro.
You want to go move it for him?
I'm sure I would just look like a fool. He'd be like, you don't think I tried that, dummy?
It's like 400 pounds. What you doing?
Shaking up some injector cleaner in the tank.
Entering the town of Warsaw. Mount Morris, New York. We're in Mount Morris, New York, everybody.
Back home. Sun's gone, man.
Going back on once the sun comes back. It's gonna look like you have a hostage in your car. Well, the little rabbit could. She is sure proving her worth. How many miles have we gone?
We have gone 1,278 miles.
We have a couple hours to go, but yeah, the pinging is getting better to non-existent.
Yeah, the fuel injectors, we're running 87 now. Ran one tank of premium with octane booster, and then we've been running some fuel injector cleaner every time we pass like a Dollar General. Got a $4 bottle, and it's like almost gone. So it definitely, that stuff helped out.
Yeah.
She was running a lane.
Not bad for an $1,100 car from the 90s.
Indeed.
It's gonna break down now.